This video reviews pedigrees. Cystic fibrosis, abbreviated CF, is a deadly disease of the lungs. Cells in the lungs of these patients produce too much mucus. Many patients need machines to help them breathe and may die in their teens and 20s, even with medical help. We know that cystic fibrosis is inherited. We know children get it from their parents. However, this is a puzzle because kids can inherit the disease even if their parents don't have it. How can this happen? The picture on the right shows a family in which the parents don't have cystic fibrosis, but the two sons do. The diagram on the right shows this family. Mom and dad don't have the disease, but the sons do. A pedigree, which is the diagram shown here, allows us to make scientific predictions for inheritance. A pedigree shows three things. Number one, if a person is male or female. Number two, family relationship. And number three, whether or not a person has a disease or trait. In a pedigree, squares represent males and circles represent females. Gray represents a person with the disease or trait, and white represents a person without the disease or trait. Does this shape on the right represent a male or a female? A male. Based on the color of this shape, does the person have the disease cystic fibrosis? No, he does not have the disease. Does the shape on the right represent a male or female? A female. Based on the color of this shape, does the person have the disease cystic fibrosis? No, she does not. The horizontal line connecting the male and female shows that they are a couple. Is person 2 male or female? Female. Who has the disease, person 1 or person 2? Person 1. A vertical set of lines indicates a parent and child relationship. In this example, the mother and daughter have cystic fibrosis. The father and sons do not have cystic fibrosis. Let's practice. Is person 2 the mother or the father? The mother. Is person 4 a child or a parent? A child. Who has the disease, the son or the daughter? The son. Is person 1 a child or a parent? A parent. In this family, who is person number 3? The older daughter. Who does not have cystic fibrosis? The mother and the son. Which parent has cystic fibrosis? The mother. What do children 3, 5, and 7 have in common? They are all males, they are all sons, and none of them have cystic fibrosis. Which of the children has cystic fibrosis? Daughter number 6, who is the younger daughter? The father has his own parents, and the mother also has her own parents. In this example, the father's father is the only grandparent with cystic fibrosis. The father and the daughter also have cystic fibrosis. The generation added at the top are the kids' grandparents. Let's practice. What is person 3's relationship to person 10? Grandfather. What is person 2's relationship to person number 7? Grandmother. Is person 2 the father's mother or the mother's mother? Father's mother. Who is person 2 to person 11? Grandmother. If you are still having trouble interpreting relationships or the meaning of the circles and squares or the shaded or not shaded, go back and complete the practice questions again.